Hello and welcome back here to episode 19 on Alma. Kind of can continue what we did in the last episode where we're doing a little bit of a let's play while we're waiting for the vote to finalize for this series about what we're going to do. But for the future of this series, I did want to take a moment and as we're doing some field work here, also take you over to the farm that we're mentioning because it has been a while since we have done that farm build. So let me head over here. I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a worker started on this, and then we will head over and hop in the truck and drive over to the farm. And then I know in the last episode I did mention that kind of the plan was sell our current farm and buy that farm. However, got to thinking about it, and this farm is pretty awesome. That farm is pretty awesome, but they both have strengths and weaknesses. And so, um, I didn't. I got to thinking about it. I think we should keep this. If if the vote goes to get the other farm, I think what we'll do is we'll keep this farm and then take out a loan to buy the other farm. That way we have both farms and they both kind of complement each other. And because I mean, our ultimate goal is to make $5 million, and that seems like the really awesome way to do it. All right, so let me get a worker going on this here and have them finish mulching up the field there. And then I'm gonna head over here, hop in the truck, and we will take a drive over to the farm. All right, let's hop in the truck real quick here. And this other farm, I mean, it's close enough, which is another reason I was kind of thinking about that is it's close enough to where we could operate both farms fairly easily. And it also would give me a chance to kind of expand out a little bit too, because I want to try and get, well, one of the things, the goals I have is to get all the productions, but having more land and everything just gives us more ability to try all the different crops and everything. So this is the farm, and it has pretty much everything ready to go. Has a lot of storage buildings, including this really amazing workshop here, which if you haven't seen the farm build, I would definitely check it out. But this is our workshop here if we got this farm. And it's pretty awesome. But we have lots of sheds for storing things. It even has a silo as well for storing grains and crops in it. Let me close these doors here. Not sure why they're open. But you know that they're trying to sell this, they probably left it open from the last showing. And then there's a couple of greenhouses here as well for growing various fruits and stuff. They have this cow fattening pen, which is used for all the calves for growing them and getting them fully fattened up and before they get moved over to the general population. And then just head around here. There's another really large shed here. And I love that there's a little creek going through it. Just turn around here and we'll head back over here. And then kind of the crown jewel of this farm is this cow pen here. It has a pasture built into it, and it is in really great shape. It does have a milking parlor in it. Although probably if I got it, I would probably move the dairy cows over to this area. I'm just not sure on that. But I probably would move them over here and make our other area all beef stock. This cow barn also has a really awesome place for storing all your bales. You have plenty of bales ready to go to feed the cows, give them plenty of straw bedding as needed. And of course we got our slurry pit and a manure bunker all built into it. Just get backed up here. And then right across the little creek here, give my truck a little wash here. There's another little bell shed here. Awesome. But one of the things I'm kind of really excited about with the possibilities of this too is, we have our sheep pen over at our farm, but it's all filled up. And then well, this one also has a sheep pen, and it would greatly increase our capacity, enable us to have a whole lot more sheep in it. This is actually a really amazing sheep barn too. Yeah, actually close that door real quick. There we go. But as far as the lands that come with the farm, let's hop in the truck here. We're gonna go through the creek again here, and so the farm was primarily used for growing canola. So they have this huge canola field here on the right. And then over there on the left, that actually is alfalfa, which they were using for feeding the animals. Just get up here. And this here is another canola field. And then at the very end of this path here, they have the last field that was part of the farm, which is also canola. Now, I do believe the plan they had was, as they grew the farm, use all the canola crops to get into making some canola oil, but they never did that. So that might be a great opportunity for us, is we could take that up, and this road's a little bumpy. We take that on and build a production to start making canola oil. But yeah, so this is the farm we're looking at. And like I mentioned, it's really close to our farm, so it'll be really easy to maintain it and keep everything going. And it's literally just like right next to our farm. And part of the goal I have is, actually, let me just stop here real quick. So as I have mentioned before, part of the goal of this series is we want to own all the lands around the farm, which includes all these fields here, in addition to these fields here and the ones along the edge of the map here. So basically, kind of take this line right here and the railroad tracks and basically all the lands there is kind of our goal for the series, in addition to the $5 million. So basically with this, we'd be adding on this little section right here, which I think would be really good for us. But I'm gonna leave it up to you to decide on the voters, with the poll we have going on. So be sure and vote on that, and let me know if you prefer us to keep our original farm only with that plan, or expand it out and add that farm onto it. At some point, we should probably start using the VGA too, but that's expensive. I don't want to buy that yet. So let's head back to our farm and see how the worker is doing. I believe the worker should be done by now. And if they are, then what we're going to do is we'll take that tractor, put away our mulcher, and we need to roll the grass field because we did just mow it, and we want to roll that before it starts regrowing, as that gives us an extra fertilizer level and layer, and then also speeds up the regrowth of our grass. Look at all those happy cows. All right, so I did notice on the way over here that the worker was all done. So let's see here. Do I not have a grass roller? I thought I did. I don't. Let's check here just to make sure, because I could have sworn we had a grass roller. And we don't. Okay. Well, let's check in the sale, see if there's one on sale, because we definitely want to get one. Ooh, there's some nice stuff here on sale. Well, not seeing a grass roller, so let's head over here and head down to should be grassland care. Oh, there it is. You know what? I need to add a couple more mods because I don't actually have any good grass rollers here. So I think what we're going to do here is, for this time around, we're going to use some fertilizer, and we'll just fertilize it with fertilizer. And then after our next cutting, we will get a grass roller before then. So for that, we're going to hop in the class here. Grab the front weight. Whoops. Back up to that. And actually, while we're here, I did want to mention that one of the things I do want to do in the future, well, probably pretty soon actually, is I want to get rid of this slime spreader we've been using. I think what we're going to do is we'll probably sell it, and then I think I'm going to actually use this for spreading lime, because we'll get a weeder. Because you can get some liquid lime instead of using the particle lime, and it'll be a lot easier, more effective spreading. So let's head over here and get the grass field fertilized, which will be a pretty quick and easy job. And I think that will be pretty much, everything for the month of April. And after that, we can move on to the month of May. And I'll grab that tractor on the way back to the farm. Whoops. Did not mean to get out. Okay, I think we are good to go here. Yeah, this will not take very long at all, because that's one thing I like about the fertilizer spreaders. It's these types versus the liquids, it's just a lot easier to spread it quickly. Because that 42-meter width is amazing. Make sure we have full coverage, and we do. And all right, I think that was it. So let me just double check this real quick here. Yep, we have full coverage. Okay. So let's head back to the farm, and on the way, we are going to pick up our Fint. I wanted to get that filled almost ready to go, so that because in the month of May, we are going to be planting our soybeans here. So let's hop in the Fint here real quick. Oh, I don't know what that was. Some flying dirt. And when we get back to the farm, there was one thing I wanted to talk about an upgrade we're going to do to the farm. So we're going to be spending a lot of money either way. One way would be spending some money on upgrading this farm, and if we do, if the vote just come in to also get the other farm in addition, then we will be spending a whole lot of money and be really in debt. But that's good, because we will be growing the farm and making a lot of changes either way. But so one of the things I want to do here in the very near future, actually it'll be in just a couple of months. Let me go park this here first real quick. Stop you before you run into me. Let's pull this over here real quick. Let's get backed up. I'm just gonna leave it there for now. And then we'll back this into its spot. And talk about our farm here. Let me get this backed in. Let's go ahead and take this over here and park it in our shed. Okay, so one of the things I want to do is in a couple of months, probably I think it's June, July. Let's check and see. So we have our soybeans, and the best month to sell those is July. So the plan is in July, after we sell the soybeans, which we have 74,000 liters, and so 200 and some odd $1,000. We are going to also tear down these silos and get rid of the these right here, and put in a silo complex. And now I actually really love the flat bin silos. The problem we're going to have right now is, as we're expanding, let me just go back to the screen here. As we're expanding, we have, fields 4, 9, 3, 8, 7, and 6, all with different crops. And unfortunately, each time we have a different crop, we need to have a different silo bin. And we're planning on getting more fields because I do want to try and pick up one of these other fields around the farm here very soon. Ideally before harvest season, so we can kind of help cover the costs by harvesting the crop. And so that's part of the plan there, is we need to get a new silo facility. So that's going to be a very expensive one, but it will set up the farm for long-term success. So that is one of the big plans there, in addition to buying some land. But we got everything done for the month of April, so I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap up the episode here. And I want to thank you for watching. If you're enjoying this video, be sure and hit that like, and I hope to see you in the next video.